On 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. And tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Beasley on the wing along with Middleton. Lopez is the pivot with Giannis to his side. And it's Lillard in at the point guard. And for the Knicks, Randall will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. Jalen Brunson out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. Now, always fun to be here for a Christmas broadcast. There is a certain magic, isn't there, Greg, to these games?
Kevin, it's always special to play on a holiday. It just changes the energy entirely. The crowd, the mood of your fellow players, it's just all better.
And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. For 3, Middleton. It's rebounded by Brunson. Here's Anunoby. No good there. Great D that time from Middleton. Looking at the Knicks, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Milwaukee Bucks. That one falls.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
DiVincenzo against Beasley. DiVincenzo passes to Robinson.
Boy, the bounce pass put right on the money. Nice assist.
Knicks lead 4-2.
Lillard from outside. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
Traps in the tray.
And that is just too easy for Lillard. A legitimate threat to burn you from the corner.
And Greg, with the coaching changes in Milwaukee, where are they looking for improvement?
Oh, Kevin, they've been dominant in the regular season, but the playoffs require adjustments. That chess match is where they hope to improve.
Here's Giannis. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
And a great look. Lillard's always looking for teammates. Doesn't have tunnel vision.
2 minutes.
Lets it go with the 3. The rebound by Middleton. Milwaukee is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Lopez finds Beasley. Three-pointer, Lillard. That shot missing. For New York, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And it's good for 2. Brunson's got 6 points.
Well, this is the very definition of Jalen Brunson's game. His ability to get past defenders and create for himself or his teammates. That is nicely done.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Here's DiVincenzo after the made shot from Bobby Portis. DiVincenzo with it, picked up by Portis. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
Here's Connaughton. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
And you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
Now here's DiVincenzo. A 24-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee. It's hauled in by Beverly.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
From outside the arc. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Knicks trail by 3. Here's Hart with the drive.
That's just outstanding floor awareness from Jalen Brunson. Doesn't matter if he's at the 1 or the 2. He always makes the right play.
Beverly for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. This time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
And sometimes you can make a few plays here and there, but never get into a real rhythm. That's what happened to them in that game.
I'll tell you, that's a great way to put it, because I thought they were all over the place. They never settled into any kind of rhythm.
Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Here's Brunson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Brunson's got 8 points.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
6 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Connaughton. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the Knicks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
They've got Precious Achiuwa. Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Randall, and it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. They're the group New York will start the second one. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. Goodness.
Crowder, the pass to Beasley. The 3. And there's Lillard on the assist from Crowder. 6 points for him.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo could arguably be called the most feared slasher in league history. He says, I just tried to read the crowd, read the walls, and see where I can beat them. There's a second there that you can attack the seams and change your speed. I've done this 25 to 30 times every night, so I know what to look for. Kevin?
He definitely does, David. A master at his craft. Hey, D.A., thanks for the report.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. It's a 3-point game.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Looking at the Bucks, GA, they've made the playoffs every year since 2017.
And Kevin, as long as Giannis is at the helm, that streak should continue for a while. He's arguably the best player in the world. Guys want to play with this kid. Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. GA, we've seen it over the last couple of years. The center position has come back into vogue.
And Kevin, we were seeing teams go small, lots of 4s, even traditional 3s. Play the 5, but with MVP-level seasons from guys like Jokic and Embiid, the center isn't quite extinct yet.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Robinson's checked in for Achiuwa, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for OG Anunoby.
2 trays now in the second quarter after he hit one in the first.
Knicks trail by 4. From deep, Brunson. Offensive rebound. Robinson. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Long arms, tremendous athleticism, and pursuit of the basketball. Mitchell Robinson working the glass right now.
DiVincenzo with it. Beasley covering. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, GA, he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Now DiVincenzo. after the missed three from Damian Lillard.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Now here's Giannis. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Brunson against Portis. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's his first foul. Hartenstein, he's checked in for the Knicks. Bogdanovich comes in for Josh Hart.
Isaiah Hartenstein.
29 seconds left to play here in the half. Robinson against Antetokounmpo. Knocked loose and stolen by Portis. Lillard from outside drains it from beyond the arc. Lillard's got 9 points in the quarter.
And we've seen Lillard hit that shot before. He has no fear when it comes to the deep three.
It's his first trip to the line.
And all you need to do is see his free throw percentage. Guys, 90 for the season to know what kind of year he's having.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's Giannis. Antetokounmpo is a monster inside.
And defensively, you hope you've accounted for everything. Then Giannis whips out the floater. Insane.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bucks. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 14 points. And now with the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, we'll see the talented pair of Middleton and Giannis at forward. Damian Lillard out there with Beasley. And it's Lopez in at the center, locking down the middle. You know, Doris, something to admire about Julius Randle is the joy, the pure joy he takes in this game.
Well, joy obviously comes when we're successful at something. And Julius Randle has become consistently successful at NBA basketball. He's worked hard to make that perimeter game as dangerous as his dribble drive game. And that kind of balance leads to great success.
Dishes it to Giannis. Takes a shot at the elbow, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one. Knicks trail by 4. And here's Brunson outside. No good. Giannis dishes to Lillard. The tray. The Bucks getting another chance here. Shoots the 3. Sinks the triple. Lillard's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bucks.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
New York takes timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Hits it from 3-point range.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
From the arc. Brunson, no good. On offense, here are the Bucks. They're on an 11-3 run. Lets the 3 fly. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
Let's remember this is 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
When you look at this Knicks roster, Greg, this is a team that feels it can make a deep playoff push.
And they have their stars. They have tons of young talent. Developing that talent and adding a piece or two should get them where they want to go.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldrich. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. New York City remains a basketball mecca. NYC legend and former Knick Mark Jackson always talks up the basketball environment. He says, coming up in New York, it's all about the grit, the grind, the edge, the competitiveness, the swag, the confidence, the struggle, and the embracing of the bright lights. Kevin?
Well, it's all there, and it is the biggest stage for sure. David, thanks. A different look for New York. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Randall. Achua comes in for Jalen Brunson. And Bogdanovich is subbed in for OG Anunoby. The Bucks also changing it up. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Gallinari. Pat Connaughton comes in for Crowder, and it's Patrick Beverley in for Beasley.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight, just unreal.
Passes it to Hart, to the paint, and for Bogdanovich, and he gets it there.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Bucks leading by 7. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Free throw good. Giannis.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
The Bucks have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Three-pointer, Lillard. Good on the triple. Lillard's got 15 points here in the second half.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. 13 points up at... How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them. And what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Randall will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. That's the 5 for New York right now. And Giannis gets it to go.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
11 feet away, and again, it's Milwaukee converting.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Randall against Giannis. Floats one up, and that's 2 points on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 29.
And his athleticism comes through in all kinds of ways. You've got to be nimble to make moves like Giannis.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You've got to take a timeout, take a breath, and come up with a plan for how to stop this guy.
And the Bucks with some changes. Malik Beasley comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Damian Lillard in for Patrick Beverly. Here's Robinson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Knicks trail by 18. DiVincenzo with it. Robinson laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Robinson's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, exactly where you want Robinson taking advantage offensively. Use the length and size to score inside.
Count it, good. And the Bucks lead by 18.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Pass to Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot, and Robinson throws it down hard.
Well, as a roller, Mitchell Robinson has a chance to be a problem for defenses. Shows it right there.
Lillard from outside, and it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
3-point goal.
Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist in this one. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Bucks.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely. Just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Giannis.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
Yeah, Julius Randle has a good feel on the offensive end, on time and on target with the pass.
72.
Lillard the pass to Giannis. There's the triple. Robinson pulls it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. Coming off a big game, his confidence could be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Lillard from outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Lillard's got 36.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And about the mental toughness that this group showed. They were